Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Alan Burgos from the hashtag wokwithLan channel. Welcome and welcome back to our channel. All right, so let me just give honor to our subscribers. They are now 3,230 plus subscribers that we have. Okay, so ano na tayo ha? Unti-unti na tayong dumadami, no? Mabuhay kayo, no? Lahat ng ating subscribers ay suswertehin. Hindi lang ngayong araw na ito kundi magpakailanman. All right, so this time around, we will try to discuss the National Cybersecurity Plan of the Philippines 2022, no? So ngayon ay 2022 na. So let me just share to you the document, no? It has been downloaded from the website of DICT. Okay, actually, no, 5 years ago I was able to attend, no, 2017 yata ito something like that. I was able to attend this conference. No, I was a program chair of the BS Computer Science in Fatima, Olfu, no, Valenzuela. Together with the dean and other program chair, we were able to attend, no, with regards to this cybersecurity plan of 2022. Okay, so reviewin natin to ha. Let us review to. This one, with your indulgence, medyo mahaba ito, but this can be a reference. By the way, I'm teaching cybersecurity courses courses with several colleges. That's why I could be able to relate as well. No, let us try to discuss this in layman's term. All right. Okay, so in this document, there was a message from the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Okay, the first secretary, no, of the DICT is Rodolfo. Attorney yan Attorney Rodolfo Salalima, no? He was mataas ito sa sa PLDT, no? Kinuha lang ito ni President Duterte as the first secretary of the the DICT, no? Okay, siya na naman Eliseo, si General to, si Eliseo Rio, no? Naging OIC or naging secretary rin ito ng DICT later on. Pero at first, undersecretary siya ng special concern. All right? Si Alan Cabanlong, no, naging assistant secretary yan for cybersecurity and enabling technologies. Ano siya? I don't know, pero coming from the industry din, no, wala na yata siya sa DICT right now, pero naging consultant ito ng AMA Educational System, and siya yata ang parang one of the implementors of the cybersecurity program of tawag dito of AMA Educational System. All right, so si General Esperon, siyang National Security Advisor, so ano rin siya doon, National Defense Secretary, nagbigay rin siya ng message that time. Ang PNP chief pa at that time is Roberto Ronald De La Rosa. Ngayon ay senator na yan, ha. So meron tayong table of contents and meron tayong table of abbreviation, no? So let us discuss first the abbreviations, no? Yung para ano lang tayo, maging familiar lang tayo with regards to this document, no? When we say AFP, that is the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Armed Forces of the Philippines, may mga sangay-sangay yan, di ba? Navy, Army, and you have also the Navy, Army, and the Air Force. Okay? Yan, tatlo lang po yan, ha? Alright, now CICC, Cybercrime Investigation and Coordination Center. This is under the Department of Information and Communications Technology. CII, Critical Infrastructure, no? Hindi siya, I mean, ano siya para combination of information and infrastructure, no? That's why critical infrastructure. Okay, so for example, the telcos, yan, mga yan. Okay, so we call that as CII. Okay, CISO naman, this is the Chief Information Security Officer. Okay, this is the highest, aside from the Chief Technology Officer, this is the highest security officer, no, or security professional on that particular company, no. DDoS, distributed denial of service. Okay, the attacker is using a client or a machine to distribute, no, the attack. Okay, DICT, this is the Department of Information and Communications Technology. Okay, so dati kasi nasa DOTC, no, Department of Transportation and Communication, no. Pero this time around, okay, so kinumbay na siya. Dati actually CICT yan eh, no? Commission on Information Communication and Technology, but CICT is under the DOTC at the time, no? Yan. IoT, Internet of Things. Okay, so you from the light bulb, from the lights, refrigerator, the Tesla, no, drone, etc. Refrigerator, washing machine, etc. All of these things can be considered an Internet of Things. ISSP, Information Systems Strategic Plan. Information Systems Strategic Plan. All right, LEIA, Law Info Development Lifecycle. Okay, and CERT, National Computer Emergency Response Team. So whatever happens on that particular situation, there will be an office, or there would be there would be an office should be able to respond to that particular situation, no? NCIAC, National Cybersecurity Interagency Committee, National Cybersecurity Plan, no, as NCSP, no, ito yon, NCSP. This is the NCSP, National Cybersecurity Plan of the Philippines. NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology. This is based in the US. That can be adopted by everybody else din naman, no? It depends. NSC, National Security Council. This is headed by National General Esperon. Okay, NSS, National Security System. NTC, National Telecommunications Commissions. No, yun yung ba radyo, no, the telco, NTC, no, under yung mga television and radio station, nagbibigay ng anong tawag doon, ng franchise not franchise, but the para makapag-operate sila, di ba ganon? Tinanggalan ng not prangkisa eh, hindi yung parang with abs-cbn, no? Just comment down below kung ano nga yun. R80, remote access Trojan, no? So the Trojan horses, Trojan, it's like legit, no? Legit application or a system, pero in reality it is not. Now, SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Communication, ito yun eh guys, so kunwari BDO, meron yung SWIFT code, no? Yan. And then on the left side, these are the table of contents. So, yan. Ano yun natin to, ha? Okay, so ano natin, yung, wait lang, yung, ano yun natin, medyo ano to eh. Okay, with your indulgence, no, yung executive summary natin. Okay, so ano lang natin ha, ito, making critical information infrastructure CII trusted and secure. No? So meaning to say, yung mga critical infrastructure natin, no, infrastructure, okay, are they reliable? Are they trusted? And are they secure? That is very important. No? Okay, so the functions and services of critical infrastructure and those of the governmental bodies are vital to the country's socio-economic activities. So dapat trustworthy kasi, trustworthy. It should be trustworthy. Those governmental institutions, for example, the PTV4, no, are they okay? Are they reliable? Okay, something like that, no? Any interruption of these functions and services can cause direct and significant consequences to people's safety and security. in every infrastructure that we have, no, those critical infrastructure that we have, for example, banks, the military, uh, the telcos, all right, the water, the electrical grid, etc. These are all operated by computers. Okay, so meaning to say, if they could be attacked, no, if they could be attacked, what would happen? Something like that. Okay, so okay, therefore, it is crucial to take precautionary measures to address potential threats. So for example, di ba yung water system natin, no? Water sewerage system natin. We all know naman, others can be able to attack that, no? Something like that. Okay? So for example, the IoTs that we have, no? Or the plane system that we have, if they will be attacked or if there is a threat to that particular infrastructure, what would happen? Okay, something like that. All right. So mission owners should analyze risks and should have accomplished the functions and services of critical infrastructure or the governmental on the governmental bodies. No? So that is very important. Okay, so making business secure. No? Okay. The 3, yung 2, nasan yung 2? This one, making governmental information environment secure, making individual aware and secure. So meaning to say, these four elements, no? These 4 elements: critical infrastructure, government, individuals, businesses. Okay, how can you be able to make it trusted and resilient ICT infrastructure or infrastructure? No? So there are elements out of it. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So making critical information infrastructure, CII. No. So these are some of the critical. No. You have the telcos there, the plane system, the banks. Okay. So all of these things, it should be shielded. No. It should be shielded. It should be protected. All right. So making government information environment secure, no, the government bodies, no, the judiciary, the executive, the legislative, okay, and all of the offices for this branches of government. Now, making individuals aware and secure. This is very important. Not only the government bodies, the critical infrastructure, not only the private and the private companies, but also of the individuals, the employees, the employers, the ordinary citizens. No, all of these things should be educated. No, the students, the professors. All right, making business secure, cyber assurance, PH. No, all of these businesses. So, for example, if a certain bank would be attacked, no, we should not think that this particular bank is also affected. Our economy would be affected. All of us would be affected. That's why it's our goal also, no, to secure not only of the bank but also of the entire industry also. Okay, so you have there the critical infrastructure introduction, no, making critical information infrastructure trusted and secure. Okay, so dito makikita yan, no. So may examples sila, no. Teka, basahin ko. The technological revolution on mobile-based devices in smart systems and the expansions of internetworking devices, computing systems, and mechanical and digital machines for connectivity through internet. No, you should accept the fact that all of us are interconnected. No, our phone. Okay, you have the smartwatch. The refrigerator, the washing machine, the car, the drone. Okay, all of these are interconnected. All right. Now, okay, when we say interconnected, there is an additional threats for that one. No, since maybe the interconnectivity or the system itself is not really secured, no, because it could be there by default, no. All right. So as we rely on heavily systems, banking, technologies, telecommunication, and infrastructure, the power grids, as what I mentioned, to conduct the daily activities of our lives, which are connected to the internet, these are potentially vulnerable to interference or disruption. So may nagmamasid talaga dyan, no? May nagmamasid talaga dyan. So recognizing all these issues and challenges that may be a potential threat to our national security and national interest, the National Cybersecurity Plan and has been prepared to address the cyber threats and create innovative measures that will lead to a secure and resilient Philippine cyberspace. So we have several laws, no? So for example, we have the Cybercrime Prevention Act. Anti-cybercrime, no? Anti-Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. We have the e-commerce law. We have the Data Privacy Act that provide mechanisms to enforce laws and provisions of penalties and regulating through policies and guidelines. No? So one of these days, we will be discussing also all of these things, the Cyber Prevention Act, e-commerce law, and the Data Privacy Act that provide the mechanism and enforcing laws and provisions. No? So for example, ang dami nating nakikita ngayon, no? We can be able to observe this in a daily basis wherein a person would threat a presidential candidate and hinuli yun, no? Hinuli yun, na-indict yun. Ang inaano ng bill ng ating judge, no, sa Quezon City ay 72,000 pesos. And rider. So tignan nyo, no, guys, no? 72,000 pesos is 72,000 pesos. O bakit mo naman iti-treat yung presidential candidate ipa-public, no? O kahit i-private mo man, hindi maganda. No, it's not good. No, we don't care if you're pro Lenny, pro Pisco, something like that. Do not threat an individual like that, no? Yung mga nagsasabing magnanakaw, etc. No, I'm very sorry, no? I'm very sorry. If that particular praise would be captured, yari kayo, no? Yari, no? That's why we should be careful for this one. Okay, so we have that one. So launching on these objectives, the ICT identified shall focus its attention on 4 national targets and make them a national priority. Ano yung target na yon, no? So tingnan natin yung target, no? So okay, so yan. Actually, madugo to itong document na ito, no? Composed of 31 pages. Ito para isang page to. Yeah, excuse me. Ayan. Okay, the National Cybersecurity Plan 2022 is intended to shape the policy of the government. So parang sige, isa-isayin natin, no? So, and the crafting of guidelines that will be adapted down to the smallest unit of the government. Bakit yung smallest unit of the government? Because everybody should be involved. No? Kahit yung pinakamaliit, no? Kahit hindi siya kahit hindi siya Department of ICT, something like that, no? Everybody, no? Even the siguro rank and file, no? Not siguro, the rank and file should be involved on this. Okay? The strategy also intends to provide a coherent set of implementation plans, programs, and activities to be shared to public and private sector, the civil society, and the academia, including the private individuals. So meaning to say the professors, the students are included on this. Okay? The strategy covers the entire country, including all Philippine networks connected through government networks. When we say entire country, no, those offices abroad are included also here, no? The embassies. Di ba may batas, alam ko na alam nyo guys, no, kunwari if there is a criminal, no, of a certain country and this particular criminal would go to that particular embassy, no, hindi na siya mahuhuli, especially if there is no treaty, no, between the two countries, something like that, no? So yon. Actually, di ba bakit kunwari kinakasal, no? Kinakasal doon sa embassy sa abroad, no? But doon kinakasal? Kasi that could be part of the territory, no? I mean legally speaking, no? Pero yon, something like that. Okay? All right. Now, Yan, the strategy covers the entire country. All right? Okay, so may basis ito, no? The nexus of the cybersecurity strategy is anchored on the last three clauses under Republic Act 10844, no? To ensure the rights of individual to privacy and confidentiality and their personal information, to ensure the security of the critical ICT infrastructures, including information assets of the government, individuals and businesses, and to provide oversight over agencies governing the regulating the ICT sectors and ensure consumer protection and welfare data privacy. Okay? So data privacy is very important. So be careful of that. Ayan. So therefore, the context of within this document refers to the protection of informations, systems, and hardware and software, including associated and support infrastructure. No? Ayan. Okay, so for example, if there is a misuse, no, or illegal access, no, so whether it includes intentional or accidental or from natural disasters, that could be part of this law or punishment also. Okay, so may mga basis ito, no? So cyber threat landscape, that is included here also. No, merong report coming from the Trend Micro, no, that was included also here. Okay, so the global and regional threat landscape was included here. Okay, and then afterwards, no, parang pinakamalaki, lumiliit siya, no? So pumunta tayo sa Philippine threat landscape, no? Yan, the context of the cybersecurity of in the Philippines. Para maintindihan, nag-umpisa tayo sa malaki and then pumunta tayo sa maliit. Okay? Yan. All right, so cybersecurity maturity model. So my model, no, has yan, EDCBA, no, most organizations. Okay, so if the organization is resilient or it's okay, so most likely the nation, no, would be okay also, resilient, no. That's the purpose of this plan also. Alright, so may mga laws na binanggit dito, no, under RA 10884, no, which is the creation, actually, no, based on the Republic Act of 10844, this is the basis of this one, is the creation of the DICT, no. Okay. All right, so under 10844, it paved the way for a national agency to focus and address ICT-related issues and matters. Incidentally, the Cybercrime Prevention Act, so ano yan ha, yung 10844, yun yung yun yung law na nagtatag, no, dun sa DICT or Department of Information and Communications and Technology. Okay, now may another law pa, no? Yun yung RA 10175. Ito yung Cybercrime Prevention Act of tama. Cybercrime Prevention, it's not anti pala, no. Sorry. Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, no? So yon. Now, meron pa isang batas, no? Okay. So yung under naman ng Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, nagcreate naman siya ng isang body, no? Isang body, yung Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, no? And yung National Privacy Commission naman, which was created through the Data Privacy Act of 2012, that's 10172. So may tatlong batas, no? We have 3 laws na nagcreate ng tatlong offices, no? Yung isa department, yung isa ay yung dalawa ay commission naman, no? Yon, dalawa is commission, okay? Actually center yung isa ay commission. All right? So in the creation of the DICT, the National Telecommunication Commission, NTC, and the CICC and the MPC were placed under the department as attached agencies. So these are agencies that are attached to the DICT. NTC, National Telecommunications Commission, all right, CICC, or the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, and the National Privacy Commission. So, ang ganda, di ba? Now, there are many threats because we are using we are using what do you call that? We are using the internet for us to communicate. No, we are using network for us to send emails, electronic mails. We are sending emails because we would like to communicate with our bosses, with our clients, with our students, with the professors, etc. That's why it's really there are always a threat there, right? Okay, so every day, no, when you watch television, there is a news, or when you read newspapers, there is a news also there that about hacking, about data breach, etc. Okay, now there was an instance, no, wherein National Bureau of Investigation, okay, were able to arrest, no, based on the IP address was discovered and tracked down. No, actually it could be tracked down. No, sabi nila, I'm invisible. No, not definitely, because you have the ISPs, no, nandiyan ang PLDT, nandiyan ang Converge, nandiyan ang Globe, no? Kitang-kita nila yan. Believe me. Now, syempre they are not under the law. They are not allowed to make that in public, but definitely later on, no, when there is a proper court order, no, there will be a time wherein your information would be shared also. Okay? Now, this one is okay, the government sites, no, are included on this also. Okay? Ayan. Sources of threats: cyber criminals, cyber-enabled criminals, cyber-dependent. Ito, the sources of threats, this could be an organization, this could be an individual, all right? This could be even a natural disaster, for example, no? So isa-isahin natin yung sources of threats, cyber criminals, no? So typically we can compare this one into an ordinary, not ordinary, but these criminals, no? But this time around they are using what? They are using PC, no? They are using machine, they are using computing for them to attack an individual or a company, etc. No? All right. Cyber-enabled criminals, no? These are traditional crimes that are perpetuated, magnified, increased in scale or reach through the use of computers, right? Cyber-enabled fraud and data theft. No, this one, cyber-dependent criminals, these are crimes that can be committed through the use of ICT devices. No? So that could be a threat. Hacktivists, no? Yung mga nagrarally dyan, okay? Script kiddies, no, these are people who are downloading applications and tools for them to attack. No, they don't have any capability to make a program, for instance, but they could be able to use all this. Terrorists also, no, okay, they could be able to conduct DOS or DDoS attack. Okay, some of, di ba nagkaroon ng news, some of the terrorists in the Middle East, no, in other countries for that matter, they were Africa yata yun, they were recruiting, no, they were recruiting some people on their dun sa organization nila, no, they were for example, love letters, no, parang ganun, something like that, no. They were trying to convince the female, the male, no, for them to join, to join their cause, something like that, no. Non-state and state sponsored threats, no. So ito country to country to, no, or state to state. All right. Okay, so definitely majority of the majority of the threats, no, would be coming from the people who are inside na nandun na sa lobby, no. These are people, maybe these are people who are not satisfied with your policies, rules and regulations. They are being fired, no, parang they felt that it's not okay, no, for me to be fired. something like that. So these are some of the these are the national strategic context. No, you have the vision, the mission of this one, the national cybersecurity framework. It's there. Iniiksiyan ko na lang guys, no? So nandito, where are we now? What do we want to achieve? And how do we get there? Something like that. All right. Now, the National Cybersecurity Framework, no? Ito na guys, ito yung National Cybersecurity Framework. Ito siya. Yan. Okay? Ito yung National Cybersecurity Framework, guys, no? All right? So you have the global cyberspace, PH government, departmental and agencies. All right? Okay. So all right. So let's try to start at the bottom. No, usually doon naman talaga. Meron ganito rin yung framework ng financial, no, nag-start sa baba. Okay? So let's try to have this one. Pero we can have this also. Excuse me po. Okay, so you have to coordinate with public, private, and international partners. These are the stakeholders. All right? Public, tayo yun, no? Private, okay, private individuals, no? Tayo rin din yun eh. These are individuals siguro. Public, these are people who are working in the government maybe. And international partners, no? These are some of the companies, no? It includes the pen testers also, no? All right? Now, identify, protect, detect, respond, recover, no? Ito yung importante. Identify if there are threats. Okay? Protect, no? Protect to those threats or protect to those attacks. Okay? Detect, no? If the attack happens na, okay, as soon as possible, you should be able to detect. And then if there is also an incident already, you could be able to respond as fast as you can, as fast as you can. Okay, so if there is an attack already and then may effect na yon, you could be able to recover. So kung mapapansin nyo, parang natural disaster din ito, no? Parang ganyan, no? All right, so all right, now National Cyber Intelligence Platform, shared situational awareness. The same thing with the actual cases, no? May mga intelligence bodies din tayo. The same thing with this. Okay, so for example, you are a member of the group, no? In a Facebook, this is only an example. In a Facebook, you are part of that group, and then nagchat-chat na kayo, no? Ito ang gagawin natin, no? So what's your take on it, no? So kung mananahimik ka, ay pangit yun, hindi maganda. But when you report that to the authorities, you are part of the cyber intelligence. Okay, so next one natin, intelligence community, cyber threat intelligence and attribution. Okay, so we have the NICA, the NSC, no, the National Security Council. Ito National Intelligence Commission Agency ito, NICA. All right? Now, under the law, yung under the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, these are the offices, no? Actually nauna yung no? Okay, so nauna yung, wala pa yata yung DICT nun no? Anyway, ayan, DOJ, NBI, DILG, PNP, no? These are the lead agencies, no, for investigation, no? Lead for investigation, enforcement, and prosecution. So nandun kasi ang DOJ no? NBA is under DOJ, PNP is under DILG. Okay, so these are some of the tasks. Investigate, attribute, disrupt, and prosecute cybercrime. Okay, so lead domestic national security operations, conduct domestic collection, analysis, and dissemination of cyber threat intelligence, support the national protection, prevention, mitigation, recovery from cyber incidents, coordinate cyber threat investigations, prosecute cyber crimes. No? So yun, from the bottom to the top. No? So yun, prosecute prosecute cyber crimes. It ensures that this will be prosecuted, no? So I don't know kung ilan ng statistics na prosecute na with this loss. of the land. No? NCIAC lead the interagency body established for policy coordination among concerned agencies. So, inggit na siya, no? So, DND, DOJ, etc., no? Something like that. DND lead for National Cyber Defense, Cybercom, no? So actually, 'di ba, meron tayong meron tayong tatlong arms, no, ng Armed Forces of the Philippines, 'di ba? Airspace, no? May spatial Air Force, no? Navy, and Army. Yan pala. Army, Navy, and Air Force. Okay, so airspace, land space, water space. Okay, now, meron pang apat, no? Pang-apat. Yung pang-apat na yon ay yan yung cyberspace, no? Actually, parang yung AFP Cybercom, this is the fourth, no, space, no, or fourth force of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. No, ito yung goal nila, no, defend the military network from cyber attacks. Okay, so because guys, no, the military is considered a critical infrastructure. That's why they need to defend the military network from cyber attacks. I remember, no, I was able to call my friend in Baguio. No, libre lang siya, guys, no, libre lang. I will just connect to the Armed Forces of the Philippines in Camp Aguinaldo, and then Camp Aguinaldo would try to connect me to Baguio, no, libre lang siya, no, at that time, kung ganun, long distance, di ba? Gather foreign cyber threat intelligence and determine attribution, secure national security and military systems, support the national protection, prevention, mitigation, recovery from cyber incidents, and of course, parang ganun din sa DOJ, investigate cybercrimes under military jurisdiction, cyber defense. So if you are part of the military, then you conducted the attack, ang mangyayari niyan ay court-martial, no? Definitely the lead agency of all of this framework is the DICT, lead for protection NCERT, no? So ito, coordination, national protection, prevention and mitigation of and recovery from cyber incidents, disseminate domestic cyber threats and vulnerability analysis, protect critical infrastructure, secure government and civilian infrastructure, investigate cybercrimes under its jurisdiction. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so these are the guiding principles. Okay. Sorry. Balance between free flow of information and privacy rights of the individuals. The rights of every individual to have equal access to the internet are upheld at all times. However, balance must be made between protecting the privacy of the individual against securing protection of information and data of the users. Okay. So for example, ito yung di ba? Yun yung pandemic, no? So, definitely, no, we have all the rights to protect our data, no, yun yung information natin, yung PII, personable identifiable information, or the PHI, no, personal health information, no. Kaya lang, if dapat balance, no, kung talagang makakaapekto na yung sa public, no, yun yung nangyayari, di ba? Oh, now, pagpapasok ka sa mall, no, hindi mo kailangan sabihin na na ay, wala kang pakialam sa data ko. Hindi pwede yun kasi it could affect the health of the entire people dun sa mall na yun. Alright? Okay? Ito, collaboration with multi-stakeholders and international cooperation, no? So, meron yan, no? Parang yan, may mga Interpol, no? And then you should be able to consult the stakeholders. Alright? Okay, national agency, DICT and CICC, yan yung natin. Ito may mga roles and responsibilities. Actually maganda ito, no? Sige, ganitong gagawin ko, medyo mahaba na kasi, no? What I will do is isa-isahin natin ito, no? So for example, ito, no? Kunwari isang mahaba, akala ko kasi may silang na no? Mahaba, no? So isa-isahin natin, no? So for example, ito to. Yan. Isang ganito, key areas for cybersecurity, no? Key areas for cybersecurity. Iano natin scroll isusum in natin, okay? And then i-discuss natin 'yan, no? Isa-isa, no? Parang babasahin natin tapos i-discuss natin, no? So free flowing discussion. All right, sige. Medyo gabi na rin kasi it's already 11:15 here in the Philippines, no? 11:15. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much and happy good night and I will see you tomorrow, no? So mahaba ang discussion ito. Okay, so if you are interested, kung dumating ka na dito sa video na ito, maraming salamat, no? Hindi na ako mahihiya sa iyo, no? Na sabihin na mag-subscribe ka na dito sa channel natin, manood ka na without skipping the ads kasi tayo, no? So that we could be able to sustain, no, our channel. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you very much and have a great day and good night. Bye-bye.